Chase Lee Hockey here with the Blue Futon. The second movie I saw tonight was Prophet. It is based in Poland between 1950s and 1980s between communism and the church. Who is going to win? If you know history, you know the answer. Prophet, what's about? Very simple premise, just how I said in the intro, but we were adding a lot of characters: torture, communists, comrades, the church, pope, bishops, random people on the street, riots. What is going to happen between this time period after World War II? So did I like this film? I thought it was a very good historical movie that had me entertained, even though it was a little bit too long, and the timeline of what they're trying to do jumps way too much. So with that, I'll get the positives of the movie first. I thought the story is very interesting. We are followed Poland from 1950s to basically the 1980s of the torture that happened to some of these people, especially this bishop, and what they're trying to do for the church versus this communist state that is trying to take over in Poland. And it is an anti-communist movie. So it gives me a thumbs up because the communists are fucking fuckers. Fuckeries. I don't like communism at all. Never worked, never will. So if you're on this track, hey, communism, dislike the video. I don't care because you already know me by now. Communism doesn't work, and even proves in this movie. Like, those people are hungry. Those people want food. We have the food. Those peasants down there don't, though, and they don't get shit. You got to work for it. Even though if they work for it, they still don't get shit because the whole time they're like, oh, you got to work double overtime now to watch your kid be born. You're just like, what the fuck is this? So there's a kind of, and there's a lot of characters in this movie, even though that could be a positive negative because there's a lot of side characters, especially this girl that was found on the street, this girl, that family that's trying to get pregnant, a couple traders in the church, a bunch of communist people on that side. You're like, okay, that's a character for that one. Who's being the, backstabbing that person? Is a cat and mouse. What's going to actually happen on the street? What is the church going to do in Rome with the Pope going there? Are they going to get these, pamphlets off the street? So it's very interesting in what they're trying to do. But it is very long. It's about 2 hours and 20 minutes. It didn't need to be that long, unfortunately. And the timeline, it jumped significantly. It goes like 1950, 1955, 1962, 1963, 1965, 1970. And you follow these characters, but there's just so much time in between that it seems like not a lot of stuff happens except during these specific times. And when these people are getting older, it doesn't really show them getting older except the little girl that was found on the street with the apple, and she goes to prison and everything like that. I wish some of the side characters did have a little bit more meat to their bones, but we were mostly focused on this bishop as well as this guy taking a lot of photos. So overall, I thought Prophet was a really well-made movie about communism and what Poland did between 1950 and 1980s and how they got to they are today. And it's pretty crazy with the Ukraine, Russia, Poland thing and rockets hitting Poland right now. Poland's a country you don't want to fuck with. So there is that. That is one country I really wish I visited when I was living in Portugal. Unfortunately, I just didn't get a chance to do it, and that is my bad. So overall, good movie. If you can find it, I don't know if you're going to be able to find it in theaters anymore because it was only for 2 nights and I saw it on the second night. So before I give you my score, here's a word from my sponsor. Do you like movies? Do you like art? Do you like stuff made in the USA? Then I got a product for you. Movie Palette. It is absolutely gorgeous artwork. Look at this. Ooh, ah. It doesn't give you any justice. Let's give you a closer image. So Movie Palette, how does it work? These are created by a team of artists who carefully choose colors for our canvases paintings. First, the most common color of every scene in the movie is found. Colorful stripes are then put on a canvas in chronological order from left to right. The length of each strip represents the length of a scene in the movie. So, oh my gosh, how do you not like one of these? These are so cool, so hip, and everything is amazing. Even if they don't have a movie that is on their website, they will create one for you. Bonkers! Absolutely fantastic art. This is going to go behind me. You're going to see it in future videos for sure. So, do you want one? Do you want extra 15% off? Super easy. Use Chasing15 at the checkout. Chasing15, you get 15% off your entire order. Thank you, Movie Palette, for sponsoring this video and channel. So Prophet will receive a 3.5 out of 5 with Futon, which equals at 70%. So see the critics' news scores gave this one. So there is one critic, and it gives them a positive, but it doesn't have a score, if you want to put it that way. Audience score 91%, no critic consensus. So we have 191.70. Check out with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Another thing is Futonotopia. You Blue Tony's. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. And yeah, I like these type of historical movies where it's like, oh, church versus communism, the Republic of, Poland, kind of like the Republic of China right now, the People's Party, even though it really ain't a People's Party, I can promise you that.